What is happening, Hardwood Nation? I'm your online host, Blaine Caraher, and join with me here in Studio A to talk a little Tomcat basketball is none other than Taylor Stano. So tonight, the Trimble Tomcats took down the Belpre Eagles 74-68, an intense conference matchup that ended up going into overtime. So Taylor, walk me through how this game went down.
Blaine, I know this game went in overtime, but both teams are eager to play this and get at it tonight because the game even started 15 minutes earlier than the scheduled tip-off time. So Trimble came out strong, came off the bench strong. They had the game was close the whole way through. Belpre still trailed a little bit by a few points during the first half, but once second half rolled around, it became interesting. Belpre was breaking Trimble's zone. They were scoring three-pointers left and right, and that sent Trimble into a timeout. But once they're out of that timeout, Trimble bounced back and ready to play. They picked up that intensity once again. Their stamina, since they are all those football players, they just have that endurance that can keep them through the whole game, and that strength. And once we got into overtime, you just knew this was Trimble's game. They just had it.
So now the score was 74-68. Both teams had very high scoring offenses, but we're not the only people saying that.
To guard three-point line to three-point line, we're not real good half-court defenders right now. If we're not shooting the ball extremely well, 74 points isn't bad.
Speaking of leading scorers, Blaine, junior Micah Couch is really a key player in tonight's game. He scored 28 points and had 16 rebounds. Even Coach Moore knew he was a key aspect in this game. He just proved it. He's showing great leadership and as a junior, and I'm just excited for his season next year and then even the rest of the season before we get to that.
So Taylor, I know that the Trimble Tomcats upset Belpre tonight. Where do you think this win is going to take them for the rest of their season?
Well, Blaine, I know this week that they're playing Waterford, which are #1 in the conference. They have a record of 7-1, but as long as Trimble can really keep up the intensity and the stamina in these next games, they really have a shot of taking down the #1 team in the conference. As long as they keep pushing forward, keep moving offensively as quick as they were tonight, and keeping it consistent throughout the entire game, then they could have a win on their hands.
Great. Thanks a lot, Taylor.
Thanks, Blaine.
Well, that's all the basketball we have for you right now, but make sure that you tune into our show this Sunday evening at 11 p.m. on WOUB. And while you're waiting for that show to begin, make sure you check us out on the web at woub.org/heroes for all things TVC basketball. And make sure that you like us on Facebook at Hardwood Heroes, and make sure you follow us on Instagram at WOUB Sports, and tag us in your favorite pictures. Those could be airing on Sunday in a segment called Pick of the Week. And follow us on Twitter at Hardwood Heroes, and make sure that you use that midseason hashtag BeHeroic14. So for Taylor Stano, I'm Blaine Caraher, reminding you to be heroic.